Let's go find him again. Where is he? Upstairs. Gideon, my man, there you are.
Please, ask away, detective.
I'm aware finances can be a sensitive subject, but may I ask of this house situation right now?
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable investments, but that is all in the past.
And regarding the payment of the blackmail?
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
Mademoiselle, explain the payment of the blackmail letter.
I suppose you think I was unwise to pay it?
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pocket.
Madame van den Bosch had no intentions of paying it, whether she believes there is a secret that could ruin the family or not.
It was an honorable move for you to make the payment. It was certainly no small fee.
Angeline is to be my wife, and then we shall be family. As far as I am concerned, my money is our money.
And you're free to do whatever you want. I assume you have heard about the consequences of my visit last time.
Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her, detective.
I feel responsible for what came from that day. Florette's dismissal and Luke's.
It is not your fault. Madame van den Bosch does not like it when her rules or authority are undermined. I try to explain to Angeline the same, but her guilt has not left her.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
And there we go. Another chat with Gideon. So we have crossed over all the objectives now. Let's go make some connection points. 3 connection points, guys. So Luke passed away. It was not the news I was expecting to hear. How very upsetting. Are we sure that he is dead? Was there a dead body? Maybe he disguised himself and came back to the house as a guest. It is possible. Anything is possible here. I'm not ruling that out. Well, good evening to you, Anki. Angeline guilty about dismissal. It is nice to know Angeline acknowledges her faults regarding Florette's impromptu dismissal. So she tried to contact Florette.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth. Magnifique.
Yeah, Gideon believes finances are in order. It looks like the family have finally got back on track with their money problems. Right to here. On the surface, that is. We don't know deep down what is the situation is right now. Family taking care of money now. Yet we're still finding the receipts around the house and the price tags. Is that important? I don't know.
This will not get me any closer to my...
Elizabeth hasn't been herself because Luke passed away.
What a revelation!
Yeah! It is truly terrible that Luke passed away and to see how broken Elizabeth is. Elizabeth mourns for Luke. And she's upset that Floret is... well, Floret was dismissed also, guys.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
So double the problem, guys. Losing a loved one and not having a close friend to talk to would be difficult for anyone. Elizabeth lost loved ones. Angeline guilty about dismissal and the mindful of staff.
The pieces
Oh,
of the
there we
puzzle
go.
are finally coming together.
We're done. Angeline is trying to do good, even though the dismissals weren't entirely her fault. Okay, we got a new connection point now. Angeline is trying to redeem herself. She has matured!
Order and method. That is the way to solve the problem.
Oh, I see a shining light. Angeline tried to contact Floret. Oh, a way to redeem herself. Okay, that makes sense.
What a revelation!
Mademoiselle Angeline says she never intended for Floret to be fired. I believe her. It is certainly not the happy news I was expecting. Mademoiselle Elizabeth lost her beloved Luke, and young Floret, the maidservant, has not been seen. Even with Mademoiselle Angeline's efforts, at least it appears the family have survived the financial difficulties. I really want to know how Luke could die. That's a big question mark. Okay, we're done with that one, guys. Now, going back to blackmail, we got a new connection point.
This will not get me any closer.
Handwritten letter.
I should
The
not be
obvious
surprised
choice?
by my own skills of deduction.
Okay. They will no doubt be concerned for not only Angeline, but also for the position at the house. What is the extent of the knowledge of the matter? Staff aware of the blackmail. Well, I need to go talk to Archibald then. Right? We don't have new objectives now. Okay, so for now we are done with the connection points. We have a new entry over here. Archibald Sterling, a friendly, well-experienced butler who has been with Van de Bosch family for several years. He takes pride in his work, his appearance in the house, and he considers himself the father figure to the other young staff of the house, and I believe he would do anything for them. And he led me to the wrong room, guys. That's what I remember from him. So, is that all? Now, do I need to go find my room? It's over on the east wing. That we know. This is where the male guests are staying. Female guests on the west wing. And the male guests on the east wing. There we go. It is open, guys. Aha, northeast quarter. Let's go find our room. Nice! It's open. That is a huge luggage trunk. Is that mine? Look at that. Saccaria de Mia, I presume, and his rather expensive luggage. His room faces the back garden. Is this his room? Right here, guys.
Oh,
I should really conclude that this room is mine before going in. Okay. So Zachariah's room faces the garden. That we know.
Oh.
Can hear a male voice practicing what sounds like a speech. Perhaps we shall hear this later. So... I guess Mr. Demir, Zachariah Demir's room is here. His trunk is here. And there's like 2 rooms here in this ring. So there's gotta be his room. My room is on the other side. The southeast corner. It's gotta be here, guys. There are 2 rooms again. Luggage! More luggage for Mr. Yi de Silva, left unattended and right between the 2 front-facing rooms. So according to Elizabeth, my room is right next to the Silva, guys. So one of the 2, yeah. Are there only 2 rooms? Yeah, one of the 2.
Ah.
So which one is mine? I don't know. Do we have other clues?
Oh.
This may be my room, but it looks like I have a few things to settle first. Ah, okay. New things to settle. We have a new mark. Talk to Zachariah again. Inspect his rooms. I do have to go back down.
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
Monsieur Sterling said my room was on the 1st floor.
Is that what he said? I can barely understand most of what he says with that accent.
I can understand Monsieur Sterling perfectly, but Monsieur Demir is one more Vin Rogue away from becoming unintelligible.
I find his accent rather pleasant, reassuring.
I guess. Not too helpful when it comes to finding your room, though. You'll probably be the lucky one that has that hideous plant outside the door.
Ooh, he has plans.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
A hideous plant right next to one of the front-facing rooms. Which one is the hideous looking plant, guys? Is it that one? Or is it this one? This is the hideous looking one.
Huh.
I would not consider any form of nature ugly, but I'm not sure how I feel about this plant now. Come, my little grey cells, let us solve the mystery. So this is gotta be the one. And this is my room. The bedroom next to Monsieur de Silva. This must be my room. We found it. Finally, I found my chamber. Although the journey was longer than expected, the destination is really quite charming. Should make myself familiar and comfortable in my new surroundings. Wow, this is even larger than the other bedroom, guys. Look how nice this is. At least the plants inside the room is a lot more beautiful looking than the one outside. And we have a beautiful view.
Huh.
The snow has limited the view from the window, but it certainly has a beauty of its own. One tiny lucky suitcase. That is all we have. I wonder if I get a chance to catch up my reading while I stay here. Piece of literature. What is that about? Ooh. And a nice roaring fire too! Another roaring fire! Standing gazing into the flames for hours. This putting me to sleep. Okay. Even for a detective like myself, finding this room was quite an arduous task. The house may hold more secrets than expected. Objective complete! Nice. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, thank you for coming. I shall not take up too much more of your precious time.
Not at all, Detective. I had best not be away for too long. Madame would not be pleased when there is so much work to do.
Well, mademoiselle, if anyone was to ask, I required your urgent attention with a delicate matter. That should be enough to give you a moment's peace.
Thank you, Detective.
Hello, Ju Suni. Welcome to the stream. Nice meeting you. Can I assume you are aware of the probable blackmail ring in the area?
I have heard whispers, but this town is full of busybodies. It's hard to know what is the truth and what is hot air from socialites trying to outdo one another.
I would not have thought you want to join in with such chatter.
I'm not, but it can be hard to ignore. I try to quash any talk of it in the house. But it's easier said than done. When the staff are together, it seems to be a competition to see who can dream up the most scandalous rumour.
You are a loyal maid and friend. Mademoiselle Angeline is fortunate to have you.
It baffles me why they would target her in the first place. She has such a kind and pure soul. That may not be what you remember of Mademoiselle, but she has grown into a kind-hearted young lady.
But still, she had one dark episode in her history, so... It's not too baffling that she's a target now. It's coming back to haunt her.
I was wary of that when I arrived, but I myself can see a change in her, a maturity. And if it is as kind and pure as you have stated, she should not be troubled by the letter.
Letters, Detective. I brought you the other.
Mademoiselle Van der Bosch, you do not know me, but I know you and your family very well. And for years, you have stood high on your pedestal, attending parties and living the lifestyle of an upper class, a life that you were born into, all the while hiding in a sordid secret that would tarnish the Van der Bosch name forever. And once a respected family with morals and nobility, but now you are relying on riches and jewelry to show your worth. A worth that is not deserved, and even residing in a home that was obtained under your lies. But not for long. For your secret to remain exactly that, take a small brown paper parcel filled with 5,000 francs, addressed to Monsieur Dupont, to Barbier and Sons Cobblers, before sundown on Friday. If you do as I request, this will be the last you hear from me. You will be able to return to your life of stolen wealth and excess. If you refuse, be sure the name Van der Bosch will be on the whisper of lips for years to come. The family will become a laughingstock among his peers.
I have tried to tell her not to think any more on them, but she fears that even a fabricated story could ruin the family name. She even frets at what it may do to her engagement.
I have met Monsieur Demire, and I cannot see his love for Angeline diminishing at something so trivial. Merci for bringing this letter to me.
Mademoiselle Angeline worries so much about the family name, but from Mademoiselle Elizabeth's telling, she has nothing to worry about, at least from her own perspective. Perhaps the secret does not directly concern Angeline at all, and she's merely the easy target. Especially when Madame Cassandra not paying any attention to these guys.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
That is all, Elizabeth. You can leave the room. I want some privacy. You can go. You're not going? You want to stay here? Elizabeth? Okay, let's go back to the mind map. So we have no new objectives, but we'll click into it, guys. So no connection points. This one? One connection point. We have to do this. So the first blackmail letter and the second blackmail letter is all here. Blackmailer wishes family to leave the manor. The blackmailer wishes family to suffer.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
Okay, so let's see, guys. Second blackmail letter. Payment acknowledged. So, after the receiver of the first payment, the blackmailer still mailed them the second letter, guys.
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse.
So it doesn't really line up with what is in the first letter. The blackmailer said that he will leave the family alone once they paid him, right? But then, he still mailed them the second letter demanding more money. Are we talking about multiple blackmailers now? Maybe they are two separate blackmailing incidents here by two different individuals. Or maybe just the first one changed his stance and decided to get more money from the family. Yeah, that we don't know yet. Oh, staff aware of blackmail. House holds many secrets. It is also possible that it's one of the staff members, if not the guest.
Magnifique.
The staff members that are aware of the blackmail could possibly know the reason why. It appears that Van der Bosch's secret may not be a secret at all. The house staff may know what the blackmailer is holding over the family. I need to talk to Archibald again. The butler. Or Elizabeth again. Elizabeth?
Of course, Detective. What is it?
Now, since you are still here, let's talk more. Do you know where Mademoiselle Angeline is now?
She will no doubt be with Master Gideon. The party was just beginning when I came upstairs.
Oh, it's starting! It's starting without me! Man.
That is my cue to make a grand entrance. Am I presentable enough for the creme of society?
Quite handsome, Detective.
Merci. If you catch me snoring, please poke me in the ribs.
I will use Madame's sharpest poker.
Oh? What is that noise? Is something happening outside?
It sounds as though someone else may have already been poked.
Ooh, what is happening, guys? Whoa, chapter 2? The altercation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would be so kind to return to the party.
With all this excitement out here,
I believe that is an end to the excitement, as you put it, Monsieur Demire.
Yeah, especially when that altercation is pretty silent. No one is calling for help. Hardly the job of the detective to resolve domestic arguments. But there wasn't an argument, guys. They were pretty much silent. Anyway, under the circumstances, perhaps there is more to it. I shall speak with the Major outside. We haven't not met the Major yet.
One last match.
Oh wait, it's you? Wait, you, the Major, I remember you. You are my old boss. Okay, maybe not the boss, but you are a very high up. Much higher than my own position there, my former position as a say detective. Was I a detective, guys? I don't remember. But anyway, it's you, Major.
Bonjour, Monsieur Hagen.
I wondered when you would be arriving. At least now you can do your job.
Now, you want me to do it, huh? You did not need my help in the prelude chapter.
Pardon, Monsieur.
I have just been assaulted. I want him arrested.
You want who arrested?
I'm afraid it is not as simple as that. I merely witnessed you standing up from the ground.
Yeah. Would you like to explain what happened, Major?
This is ridiculous. You know very well what he did.
What did he do?
Perhaps you could elaborate on what instigated the altercation.
Yes. By the time I got there, everything is over. The party was over.
I should have known you wouldn't make things easy.
It is clear that the Major is still outraged by what has just happened, but I must learn what caused such escalation in the physical violence. So, the only option here. Push on whether the Major instigated the altercation or not.
I have met Monsieur Demire. He does not seem one to physically assault someone unless provoked.
I hope you're not implying that I started it.
I am only stating what I have seen.
I was having a private conversation with Angeli when he interrupted and struck me. That is all there is to know.
I'm sure there's more to it than that. If the Major is still the same man that I met all those years ago, I'm sure he will remain defensive and the blame for the altercation will fall solely on Monsieur Demire. And perhaps the best approach would be to act as though I'm on the Major's side and coax out the truth. Straightforward or implicating, guys? So, the game wants me to stay on the Major side for now. To pretend that I'm on his side. Okay, let's do implicating. I don't think this choice matters here. They are basically the same.
I would not act any other way. Well, unless I am provoked.
Provoked by who? By Mr. Demire?
You have grown rather close with the Vanden Bosch family, it seems.
What has my relationship with the family got to do with anything? Why are you even here, officer?
Because I was invited here. I received an invitation. That's why I'm here.
Detective. And I was invited by Mademoiselle Angeline, personally.
Seems to be mistake after mistake with that girl.
Aha, this time we agree with him. Do you think she has made a mistake in agreeing to marry Monsieur Demire?
Of course I do. What a stupid question. He is scum. Him and his whole family. If I had my way, he wouldn't have even stepped foot in this house.
mocking or antagonizing. Do you think Monsieur Demire's actions were appropriate? Let's do this one, antagonizing. There is clearly some hostility between you and Monsieur Demire.
Officer Poirot, are you going to do something about him or not?
It is Detective Poirot. And if you refuse to answer my questions, I do not see how I can continue.
I just don't know what she sees in him. Angeline could do so much better.
I think we broke his defense. That was the right choice.
I don't think she realizes what she is getting herself into. I can't imagine her living a happy life with that rogue.
Are you in love with her by any chance, Major?
I see. Merci, monsieur, for your honest opinion, whether I agree or not.
Sounds like he's jealous, guys.
I shall leave you to your cigar and return to the party.